The Cave and Hill Climb Racing is a classic map to travel in. This map dates back to only a few months after the game was even released. This map has difficulty, so we will show you how to get through the important areas and guide you on it. The first 900 meters aren't a big problem until you run into some giant hills for some reason. There is also a steeper area in the very next high hill at 1020 meters, stopping cars like truck or tractor for some reason. Small downhill and then to a bridge is where you would usually stop to cry over how you barely even made it over the fucking map, but unfortunately, Fingersoft hates everyone because the cave gets harder from here. There's a slightly hard area after the bridge, followed by a hill with a steeper cave than the 1020 meter area for some reason, causing even more vehicles to go to a stop. The fuel is a bit harder this time. Another bridge spawns for some reason because the gnomes who lost their way and found themselves here were tired of half of them getting stuck in these annoying hills. There is several more hills and then an area flatter than a cornfield. Thanks Fingersoft. Damn, you are going fast. Well, get ready because this isn't it forever. In fact, you went so fast that it feels like the area takes just 5 seconds to fly through. The hills get bumpier for some reason, and then a hill that is too difficult, but not either for some reason. Another bridge and more bumpy terrain gives you enough time to ask yourself if the better question would be why the gnomes spawned random floating coins in the cave that make winning the lottery obsolete, or why I always say for some reason in half of everything I am saying for some reason. This area is where half of the vehicles in the game die to because you have too many cars for too many reasons for some reason. This entire area is not worth focusing on at this point. The hills get bumpier again for some. Actually, I take it back. I bet Fingersoft didn't even have a fucking reason, they just hate us. These small hills that should be easy but isn't for some reason, has a 20% chance of ending the life of the person in the car. It's fine, that guy looks too depressed to care anyways. He might have in fact drove through this cave so he can either get stranded and die eating rocks or crash and pass away from the effects. Either way, he is definitely committing suicide right now, isn't he? Random hills are used here to block the way and then Fingersoft stops fucking around for another 150 meters. These hills look normal at this point, but think that because in a minute you will likely want to die yourself. Bill drinks more gasoline to prepare himself to drive off and end his suffering for good. Oh, he was careful. Good, I guess. Then another unreasonably hard area occurs for the next 250 meters. I would save you from having to watch the terror occur so you aren't traumatized, and just make you find out yourself because we are just that evil, but we are sadly required by law to show you guys this. It goes flat again. Before you have to eventually run past the Rhea that stops the hill climber a lot of the time for some reason. Either that, or people are just clumsy as fuck. These useless hills block the way again. What do you mean you didn't get past this area? What do you mean you use the race car? Why the hell would you use the race car? This car could not get more than that most of the time. They barely could even get past the other fucking areas. You think it will get past this? What happened to your rally car? Fucking idiot.